Assalamu alaikum, it's me Munib Raza. Today I will teach you about the standard test method for relative density and absorption of coarse aggregate. We will start in different steps. First of all, I will show you scope, then summary, then significance, apparatus, sampling, procedure, calculation, and final we will discuss the results. And the most important one, how these results helpful in the civil engineering field. These things we will discuss in this experiment. So let's start with the very beginning. It's me Munibaza and my instructor engineer in formula. So this experiment is designated in ASTM standards as C127, in AASHTO as T85. The scope of this experiment is mainly to find the physical properties of the coarse aggregate. And in the physical properties we will deal about the specific gravity and absorption. And in the specific gravity we will deal with different specific gravities such that relative density, saturated surface dry specific apparent relative density, and so on. First of all, I will give you a short story of this experiment, that what we will do in this experiment. We will take a sample and immerse in for 24 plus minus 4 hours, and then we will take it out and we will dry it with a towel, and then we will put it in the oven, and we will take some different masses, and then we will perform some calculations, and what the results will show, the main thing that I will show you. Okay, let's start. The significance and uses. Significance, actually the main thing is the relative density, and relative density is a ratio of the density of the aggregate particles to the density of the water. It means if a thing that have density greater than water, it will immersed in the water, and if its density is less than water, and what is the density of water, I hope you know, it's 1. And relative density is used to calculate the volume occupied by the aggregates in the various mixture containing aggregate. Actually, why we find the relative density? Because it will helpful in the mixed design. Then we will deal about the relative density, that is the most important for aggregates, and the other one is water absorption. So let's start with the apparatus. First of all, we should have a balance with it should be accurate in such way it will read up to 0.5 grams. Another is sample container, a wire iron wire mesh bucket that have mesh should be not bigger than sieve number 4, because we will taking a sample that should retain on the sieve number 4. If the mesh is too much bigger than the sieve number 4, then all the aggregate will drop down in the container. Okay, let's move on. Another one is water tank, in which we will immerse the whole wire mesh bucket with the sample. For some weights I will show you how it will be done. Another one is sieve, for sieve analysis, because whenever it will helpful in the sampling. I will show you how it works. Another one is oven. Okay, first of all, how we did sampling. Sample the aggregates accordance with the practice D75. It is another experiment that is designated in the ASTM that you can visit in my description for further details. Reject all material passing from sieve number 4, because the sieve number above the sieve number 4 are the coarse aggregate, and the passing of sieve number 4 are the fine aggregates. We are here dealing with the coarse aggregate, that's why we will use only the material that is retained on the sieve number 4. And what is the table shows here? Minimum mass of the test sample. Here if we take any 2 kg sample, then the size of the aggregate should not be less than ½ inch. Okay, and if we take 3 kg sample, then aggregate size should not be smaller than 19 mm. Okay, here is the inches 3 by 4, here 1 is half inch. Okay, this is mentioned here. Okay, let's move on. Here's the procedure, detailed procedure. First of all, dry the test sample. First of all, what you have to do in the lab, you take the sample and wash it carefully to remove all the dirt particles like soil. Okay, then you have to put the sample into the oven to remove all the moisture, and for 1 to 3 hours at 110 plus minus 5 degree Celsius. 110 means 110, 115 or 105 degrees Celsius. Subsequently, immerse the aggregate in the water at room temperature for a period of 24 to plus. And what you have to do now, just take that sample that you have to take from the oven and put it in the mesh, wire mesh. Okay, the bucket. And then what you have to do, just put that whole sample and mesh into the water tank and continue stirring to remove all air voids for 24 hours. And you have to note down the weight on the measuring balance whenever it will be constant. Take all the sample out of the water from the bucket and put on the towel and remove all the water from the surface. And even whenever you look at the aggregate and it should shine, it means there is a layer of water on it. You have to remove it. Okay, so carefully remove all the water. Whenever it will remove, it will achieve its SSD condition, saturated surface dry condition. It means surface is dry but inner voids are all filled with water. Now you have to take that, now measure that weight of sample in SSD situation condition. Now determine the mass of test sample. Okay, it's done. Record this all these values up to 0.5 gram carefully. After determining the mass in air, now put that sample into the oven and place into the environment to cool it down for 1 to 3 hours, and then measure its weight. Now comes to the calculation. The main difference between these things I want to show you. Okay, calculate the relative density on the basis of oven dry aggregate. If we put the oven dry mass in the numerator that you can see here, then what will happen? This value will come here. These are all masses calculation that I did in the lab. Okay, here is the specific gravity for oven dry is 2.71. You can here I have mentioned A as this, B as this, and C as this. Here is specific gravity SSD. You can calculate the relative density on the basis of saturation. What you have to do, just change the numerator B with A with B. Okay, let's move. Here is the apparent specific gravity. Calculate the apparent relative density as specific gravity. This is the apparent specific gravity. Here we have replaced both B and C, B with A. It means it is the apparent specific gravity. It is 2.80. And absorption, just take SSD weight minus oven dry weight and divided by with oven dry and multiply 100 just for percentage. Here my result shows 1.2%. Now I am gonna show you report. Okay, here you can highway and traffic engineer CE318L. This is the course code. Okay, this is prepared by me and my friend. Here is the supervisor. Here is the designation of the experiment, date, venue. These are things should be mentioned. This is the experiment name, standard test method for relative density and absorption of course aggregate. Here is the designation, scope, use, the very precise procedure here, and the calculation, mass of oven dry. These are all things. The three messages you have to. Here is the oven dry. Here is the saturated surface dry. Here is the apparent. Okay, see. There is no more difference in between specific oven dry, specific gravity, SSD specific gravity, and apparent specific gravity. And these are all the ratios, so there is no unit here. And now we will discuss about the results. The specific gravity of aggregates normally used in the road construction. In road construction, there are two types: pavement design and rigid pavement design. Okay, from about 2.5 to 3 with the range of about 2.68, means there should be a range between 2.5 and 3. Our results should be in between 2.5 and 3. And now here you can see our results are satisfactory, and water absorption should not be more than 0.6 per unit by weight. Okay, now I am giving you some extra information that how these things helpful. If the specific gravity of the coarse aggregate is greater than 3, then whenever we design a mixed design of concrete for road or for any slabs, whatever, then what will happen, there will be a segregation. It is less than 2.5, means our coarse aggregate is in lightweight aggregate that is not suitable for any construction, heavy construction means. So thank you for watching. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.